Hi guys, sorry for not uploading. It's getting very busy now that school's starting and we have to go back in person. But now that it's a weekend, I can finally relax and just talk to you guys. And what I wanted to do today was just do a read aloud of my first chapter. I'll put a link to my book in the description, but you don't really have to check it out because it's like very long and none of my friends can read it. Except for my friend who's read like a book that has 600 chapters. I'd probably challenge him to read it if he had time. Anyways, let's get to the read aloud. Chapter 1, My Life Takes an Unexpected Turn. Oh, I didn't realize you were sitting right there. Let me introduce myself. I am Phoenix Lewis, the coolest kid at Emerson Junior High. I took a camping trip with my friend and my little sister at Camp Evergreen Trails for a week to spend time and finally talk to them since we didn't really have classes together back in Bright Bay Elementary. What currently occurred was Ellie's bone-chilling, scary story that nearly scared Natalia to death. Natalia is sort of the one that fears just about anything you either think or say. Meanwhile, my little sister Anne was sleeping in a tent with Celine, since Anne can't stay up late and that she can't sleep alone. The rest of us stayed up and continued to tell spooky campfire stories, at least until we felt tired and went to bed. Everyone woke up the next day, as it was the last day at Camp Evergreen Trails, and they were all super excited, but yet super sad to be leaving this amazing camp that granted us some major quality time together. Their attitudes were definitely different, but I suppose that it was because they didn't want to leave camp. Definitely all of us were a little sad, but it was the end of camp, and school was going to start the next day, so we got that going for us. We went on the bus that's going towards our neighborhood, but during the middle of the ride, there were some very suspicious but loud noises surrounding the bus range. I looked out the window, and then I saw a very menacing monster following close behind the bus, as the bus driver didn't even pay attention to it. All he ever did was stare at the road. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, am I right? The girls definitely needed to know, since you never know when something's gonna be coming for one of us. Because if you mess with all of us, you get all of us. Guys, I asked, you might want to take a look at this. We can't right now, we're busy, said Anne. What can you be so busy with? You're literally watching cat videos, I exclaimed. Exactly, pointed out Celine. Can you just put down the stupid phone and get with the program? I said with a stern tone. You can never put your phone down. You can't tell us what to do, Phoenix. How about you deal with it? Okay, just don't come yelling at me when the monster devours your soul through its stomach, I threatened. Wait, like a monster? Asked Ellie. Like the actual real things and not just your idiotic imaginations. Yes, Ellie, this one is real, I said as I rolled my eyes. Sweet! I'll be responsible for killing this beast, she assured. All right, I continued. Now the rest of you, get off of YouTube. We have a monster to kill. Ugh, fine. Come on, I said as I patted her on the back. It'll be fun. We exited the bus and readied our weapons and our powers as we all locked eyes with the beast. It was 15 feet tall, had 4 eyes, and had too many menacing claws to count. Ellie charged first and leapt off the ground and slashed the beast in the leg with her dagger, which caused it to be at a disadvantage here, so that we had the upper hand. Everyone attacked the 15-foot beast, but Natalia, because she clearly didn't have the interest in doing this. That mood was right before the monster spotted her minding her business and decided to grab her off of her feet and held her at the sky position where she might die. Somebody get me down from here, she shouted. We'll find a way, don't worry, I assured her. Oh yeah, don't worry, says you, the girl that's safely on the ground, she exclaimed. Calm down, Temper Lady, you're gonna be okay, I said as I rolled my eyes. I better be, or else my death is on your head. After that weird conversation, I looked around the surroundings for anything that could get Natalia down safely. Yet I didn't find anything. But what I did remember from going to magic school for 3 years instead of elementary school is that I can make this giant spark that can sweep anyone off their feet and onto their backs. It's been 4 years since I've last done this spark thing, so it took a bit to remember how to do this thing. After a few minutes of remembering, and Natalia constantly yelling at the beast, I was ready to do my spark trick. I walked over to the beast with the most confidence and started to create the spark. Phoenix, now isn't the time for all this magic showy stuff. It's time to get me down from here, complained Natalia. That's exactly what I'm doing. Hold your horses, I said calmly. How can you be calm at a time like this? Oh yeah, just because you're on the nice floor doesn't mean that you can be calm. Can you just be quiet? I'm trying to focus, I chided. If it gets you to leave me alone sooner than later, then yes, she agreed. I was doing all the moves that I could remember from how to do the spark trick, and it wasn't working. I felt like I was forgetting at least one pose for it, but I didn't remember much. After all the educational knowledge I learned from my 3 other years at my old elementary school. So I guess the order and the poses, and to everyone's surprise, it worked. Celine used her, she has telepathy powers to help Natalia land safely, since she also went to magic school. We just didn't have the same classes together. And the monster fell on its back on the narrow road. Ellie, the monster's down. Finish it off, I shouted to her. This is for my dad, she exclaimed as she charged the fallen monster and stabbed it in the heart with her dagger. We did it! We won! Cheered Anne. Yeah! Woohoo! Celebrated Celine. Your rescue wasn't all that bad, admitted Natalia. I guess I'll still look around if you see anything that might be threatening to us all. Thanks for lighting up, Natalia, I said to her. But we should get going. Our parents will non-stop bug us if we don't get home in 5 minutes. You're right. I never hear the end of it when I have my mom. All right, everyone. Let's head home. I completely agree with you. We all walked back to our different houses, trying not to think about what just happened recently. And then I said hi to our mom, then went to our room to watch TV. If I'm not lying, I couldn't stop thinking about that recent monster attack during our favorite show. I mean, if that was just one monster attack, there's definitely more to come very soon. From that point on, I decided to become more cautious and suspicious of things that were gonna go off at Emerson Junior High. End of chapter 1. Let me know if you guys want more of these read-alouds. Then again, I'm gonna have to do like 7 more of these, but still, at the same time, work on the chapters. But still, if you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe, and just thank you for 500 subscribers. The support is just absolutely nuts. Gotcha Club isn't all there is on YouTube. That's how I just got all my support. But yeah, then again, I'll see you soon, hopefully.